Hello, everybody. Spider here, the Fight Card Podcast, coming to you from San Antonio, Texas. Being joined once again by another San Antonio local, MittMan Joe. Brother, how are you, man?
Pretty good, man. Just we got back home from Vegas, man. Me and my family, we drove like 18 hours, and I've been tired since yesterday, bro. But gotta hit the. What's that?
You drove over to Vegas?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man, bro. I thought you were flying first class, bro. What happened, man?
No, so I flew over there, but my wife and my daughters they drove over there to be with me.
Okay, and did you guys spend the day out there before you came back?
Yeah, actually, we were there for. We actually went to they down like the strip and all that for like 2, 3 days in a row. But I
Oh,
had to get back because we I have Fury on Sunday, so want to be well rested for that.
no, no, for sure. And that's going to be, of course, I mean, it is Friday, so you got one more day to get your time clock straight and get ready, right?
Yeah, it's the 2 hour. It's a 2 hour difference over there, man. And so my sleep was jacked up when I was over there. But other than that, I mean, it's good to be home.
No, no, for sure, man. And of course, man, you were out there to help out Zachary Borrego, man, our local here. The guy fell short, man. I mean, he fought a tough wrestler. I mean, he got out wrestled. And I mean, being that he's still young in the sport, of course, man, 3-1. He still has a bright future, man. So definitely looking forward to what's coming.
Yeah, it's a win-win for him. So he definitely the loss always sucks, but it's the way it is in the sport, man. You got to take these big fights sometimes, and he took it. It takes a lot of guts to even step in a cage and fight, So much respect to him. He has a big future ahead of him, and he's still young.
No, and one of the things is he did post earlier, man. He was saying as far as he was training to fight. I mean, of course, fighting a wrestler. I mean, you never know which way it's gonna go, but I mean, normally with a wrestler, it's their forte, man. So all they do is go for that takedown, and I mean, it was smart for him to do that because I don't think he'd want to stand up with Zachary, man. So he did what he
Yeah,
had to do, and deserves the results, man.
yeah. It was a smart game plan by his team. They put it together and it worked out for them, man. So much respect to them as well.
No, no, for sure, man. Now, of course, man. I mean, you're back in San Antonio. Like you said, are you gonna be driving to Houston, or you get to fly out there too, man?
Now I'm gonna drive over there because the show's on Sunday, so drive out and then come straight back. It's only like a 2 hour drive, two and a
And
half.
when you drive out there, man, because of course, do you get out there for the weigh-in, so you go out there the fight day?
Oh, fight day.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
yeah. Usually I wake up and then boom, hit the road and come back the same night.
And of course, this is gonna be Fury 67, and the card as of right now looks pretty stoked, dude. I mean, there's a lot of great matchups on this. Hopefully everybody weighs in, everybody's healthy. Come weigh-ins and everything's a go, man. But I mean, when it comes to fights like this, bro, because obviously, I mean, the referees have their job. You have your job, and the judges outside, as far as the state, they have their job, man. But I mean, the main objective is to keep this guy safe. It's hard. I mean, I know there's one title bout on here for a featherweight title.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the refs, I mean, they let it go as far as they can, but I mean, the fighters start getting, in bad shape, bro. Of course, they're gonna step in, and for you, like you mentioned before, your job is to make sure they get to get that one more round, that way they can keep
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, definitely, man. It's always good to entertain the crowd, but at the same time, as a fighter, you have to. It's about your career. So anything could happen. If you get cut bad or broken nose or just take trauma to the head,
Yeah.
it could. You're never promised to go home. So you could go to a hospital. Something could happen, and your career that day. It's tough for these fighters sometimes. So I try to get in there and do what I can to, like you said, give them that extra round and keep them nice and clean.
No, no, for sure, man. And let me ask you, bro. I mean, of course, you take care of the fighters. Who takes care of you, man? You got a makeup crew. They get you ready for
My
the TV.
wife takes care of me.
But
Uh,
man, I mean, of course, like you said, man. I mean, you go in there, you get in the zone. You get ready mentally, and once everything starts, right? I mean, it's go time.
Yeah, usually my routine, man, is I'm driving to Houston and I'll be playing like just different type of music. As soon as I hit Houston, I turn on that Texas rap, the down south,
Oh,
and that Houston rap, bro, and that really like that pumps me up because I know I got to get ready to get hyped up and perform,
no.
and but yeah, that's my routine all the time. You can never you can't go through Houston and not listen to Houston rap.
Oh yeah, of course. That definitely, man. I mean, I know they got some good bands from even from the '90s, bro. 2000s. That
Yeah.
is,
Yeah, bro, from the 70s.
yeah, bro, man. It's all that good music, bro. Let me
Yeah.
ask you, man. When it comes to, I mean, earlier you have posted a video on Instagram, man, and it was a highlight reel of you, man. I mean, getting work done. And I posted like, man, when is this coming to Netflix, bro? Because that's like good for TV stuff, bro.
Yeah, it would be cool, man, if they were to even think about putting it on Netflix. That would be dope. But yeah, man, I love to market for the promotion. I'm happy with the promotion, with working for them and the marketing and you know, it's always a big thing. It's always a plus.
No, no, for sure, man. Because we mentioned earlier too. I mean, Fury FC, of course. They're the UFC's picking up a lot of their fighters, man. A lot of them, of course, going to the Dana White Contender Series. So I mean, opportunity, man. I mean, just the fact that they have a good program. I mean, everything they're doing is par, man. It's definitely up there. And of course,
Yeah.
being bypass helps, man. So I mean, Eric Garcia and the crew, they're doing good things, bro. And of course, for you to ride along and get to enjoy the ride, man, that's actually pretty dope too, man.
Yeah, I got on with Fury at the right time, bro. It's a dope promotion. I don't think there's any other promotion right now in the nation that's putting uh, fights like this together. Whenever I see the card, bro, I'll message Eric and I'll be like, bro, who matched this up? And he's like, me. I'm like, man, you're a genius because the card this Sunday is a killer card, bro. Like the matchups, that's like genius matching right there.
No, yeah, because even some of the matchups on here, bro, I can guarantee you, like a lot of these guys are UFC ready, man. I would say, as a fan, I'm like, you know what? Whoever wins some of these matchups, I can see them going to the Dana White Contender Series, or even
Mhm.
a replacement for a UFC fight, man. So
Yeah, bro. A lot of them are they could be expecting that call, man. You just never know what's going to happen, so it's really they got to perform their best and come out with the victory because at any moment, man, they could get that call, as a replacement, like you said.
you see, one of the things that Dana White posted on the first series for season 6, man, he had posted he wasn't happy with a lot of the fighters because a lot of them weren't as excited as he was, and that's kind of it's true, man. Because I mean, of course, you don't want to go out there with fireworks and all these electronics, but I mean, you want to go out there and perform, man. You want to, I mean, eyes are on you, man. So if you're not in it to entertain, because obviously you got to do that, then I mean, the fighters got to get on it, man. They got to go out there and start doing something.
Yeah, you know what it is too, man. Whenever you get into that atmosphere, the Contender Series or UFC, everything just like changes. It's like it's the NFL pretty much, and you being under lights and seeing the big boss Dana White there, watching you. A lot of these guys, man, the emotions they go through, the they get nervous and it just but like you said, they got to perform, man. You have to put on a good show, especially in front of Dana White, man, because you got to get that contract.
Yeah, because he said he had to drag out one of the his old business partners, man, to go watch the fights, and he wasn't happy with it, and his business partner obviously wasn't, man. So of course, yeah, you want to go out there and not just for that, man, but I mean, of course, if you're entertaining and you got sponsors or you want to get sponsors, I mean, these are some of the things that these sponsors want, man. They want you to go out there and showcase and be exciting because they're gonna have their logo on you and all that other good stuff, man.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, they, like, because I don't think with the Contender Series or UFC, if you have sponsors, you can't put their logo on your. So, but I understand, because a lot of these fighters get paid to train, or the sponsors help them with the support as far as through training camp. So you gotta carry their name also. You gotta make sure you carry it very well and proud.
No, for sure, bro. Now let me ask you, man, because I mean, I brought up the whole Netflix thing, man, and I gotta know, bro. Like, I mean, growing up, I mean, you grew up here in San Antonio. What movies were you watching that having to do with fighting, bro? I mean, of course, Rocky was out there, but was
Blood
there?
in, blood out, bro. Blood in, blood out. American Me.
Hijo, there you go, bro.
That was gangster fighting. That's what I grew up watching. Now Rocky. What else? That was pretty much it, man. Growing up was Rocky, and honestly, Blood in, Blood out, American Me, stuff like that.
Yeah, but I mean, well, let me ask you, bro. I mean, if an opportunity were to come up and they were to say like, hey, you know what, we want to put you in the movie. I mean, what kind of movie would it have to be for you to get in there, man? Would it have to be a comedy, horror, action?
Man, I don't need probably an action
Action?
movie. Sure, definitely.
Man, well, you know what, man? I mean, like you mentioned earlier, bro. I mean, these fighters are being seen, and you're on TV regularly. I mean, of course, you got sponsors yourself, man. So, I mean, Hollywood's out there, man. I mean, I know they're remaking all these old movies, and they need new ideas, man. So,
Yeah, for sure.
one and they'll bring you on, and hey, there you go, bro.
They'll probably put me as a Chicano gangster from L.A.
There you grew up in the streets, went into boxing, ended up being a cut man, and there you go, bro. It's the
Yeah,
story.
that's why it's very important, man. Whenever you got to represent yourself, present yourself good, very professional. You got to be above everything. You have to make sure you perform well, man. Especially on fight day, you have to. Whether you're a cut man, coach, fighter, just in general, you got to make sure you do your job right.
No, no. And talking about cut man, you were in the UFC. I mean, for the Dana White Contender Series, man. Did you get to talk to some of the cut men out there?
Actually, you know what? I didn't go to the Contender Series. I would spend time with my family. I was with my family out there, but I didn't go out there. I didn't get to make it.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. And I was just curious because I saw they had cut men out there, and I said, man, I wonder if you got to like rub elbows and be like, hey, you know what? Get a couple tips or pointers.
I have talked to that guy Tate, Brandon Tate, I think that's his
Yeah.
name. He's the UFC cut man, so I've been in contact with him through Instagram and wanting just to learn, man, how to perfect my game even more. You're always learning in this business. So if I could learn from guys like him, that he's been in the UFC, I think what 15 years, something like that, a long time. He's been with the UFC. So just being able to even talk with the dude, message him, man, and learn and get the knowledge is pretty dope.
You see, and something like that helps out, man, because if say someday they there's a fight coming up and say he can't make it, man, he might call you
Hey,
up. Hey,
I'm only a phone call away, bro. They give me that call, I'm gone. That's just how it is.
you see, and how would that feel, man? I mean, do you think you would get better? Would you get nervous if the UFC were to say, you know what, we got a fight coming up? Get on there, man. I mean,
Well, I mean, yeah, you get nervous, but I know that no matter what, like I gotta go. It's the opportunity. I gotta take it, and I gotta perform. Everything else, man, you gotta leave it. You just gotta make sure you do a good job, especially in the UFC, man. These dudes get cut, bro. Like sometimes they get like 2, 3 cuts, and you gotta make sure you're on point, man, with each cut. So um, man, if that call were to come, I'll be excited, bro.
no, no, definitely, man, and I'm sure it will, man. I mean, just like everybody else, they're getting opportunities, and nothing wrong with Fury FC because, of course, they're doing great things, and you're enjoying it. But it'd be
Yeah.
pretty cool for you to go and get an opportunity to like that, man. Even if it's just once, right? Just go try it out.
Yeah, for sure, bro. And if it happens, man. But if it doesn't, then I'm happy with promotion, with Fury, man. So I'm good either way.
Right,
Um,
right.
so it's pretty cool, man. But I know it's only a phone call away sometimes. So that's why I'm always trying to look my best, present myself the best I can, and do my job even better. So
And let me ask you, bro, because I know, like on Facebook, there's group pages for people that are, whether they're in the promotion or other, But is there a group page for Cutman? Like, I mean, do you guys have a
uh,
page you guys can network?
man, I think they're with those fan pages.
Yeah.
I think you can make a fan page right on Facebook or something. I've never thought about making it. I have to keep up with Facebook. I have to keep up with YouTube. I have to keep up with Instagram, and I don't want to even worry about another thing to keep up with.
No, no, no. I bet, bro, because I'm on it, man. I'm on 6 different apps and outlets, and it's a freaking headache. Because I'll message somebody on one, and I'm thinking they're on this one, and 2 days
Yeah,
later, oh damn, did I message you on the other one, bro? And it gets confusing, man.
yeah, it does, bro. So that's why I just keep it with the three, and that's it. I'm good. It's free marketing, bro. So you got to take advantage of it.
No, no, definitely, bro. And let me ask you, man, because I mean, of course, among being a cut man, among being a family man and having a family, bro, you're also a striking coach, man. I mean, do you have anybody you're working with, like after this week?
Just who, man, you know what? Just whoever hits me up, man. Like, a lot of these guys there's San Antonio guys that are fighting on the 21st. So a few of them are hitting me up, to help them out and just keep them sharp. The last 2 weeks of camp, last week well, next week is already fight week. So, like fight week, man, like I'll go and I'll hold pads and just keep them sharp, keep them moving, stuff like that. But I'm more like on top of that cut man, how to just studying the whole cut man stuff, man, because I'll be 40 pretty soon. So I can't hold pads forever. So I got to elevate my game, and learn it all.
No, man. Well, I mean, I will say this, bro, because like many, I mean, like we talked about the other day, and we are talking about people are watching everybody, whether from referees to cutman to everybody, bro. And I see you on there, and I see that you're comfortable. I see that that's pretty much your domain, bro. I mean, it was meant for you, man. I can tell. And of course, like you said, just get better and progress. Keep improving your craft and
Yeah,
man.
I dreamed of it since I was a kid, bro. Like straight up, I would watch boxing fights and or MMA fights, and I would see I would pay attention to the corner work straight up as a kid, and I always wanted to be a cut man, bro, and just to be living that dream, bro. I still kind of trip out sometimes. I just try to stay humble and keep God first and keep learning, man. That's it. That's the only way you can be.
No, no, for sure, man. I mean, because even with this, bro, I mean, you are from San Antonio, man. So I mean, what else is there out there? I mean, of course, you want to keep perfecting that craft, but I mean, are there other things out there that you're looking to maybe get into, man?
You know what, man? If the opportunity presents itself and it's good, and I know I'm gonna learn and it's gonna help me elevate my game in the sport, yeah, definitely. But Cutman, man, is I want to master the craft. I want to master it, and I probably never will, but I want to master it one day. That's the mentality.
Yeah, because the other day also, man, we were talking about coming up with new ideas and new ways to kind of get because you said you only got a minute, right? I mean, to get these
Yeah.
guys ready to go. So I mean, the faster the better, man. So I'm sure that there's things like you mentioned that you guys are crafting and getting better, perfecting. And I mean, maybe hopefully soon, man, you get to put a patent on these things, man, and put them out there, bro. Because you know,
Yeah, man. So each cut man, they like I said, it's pretty much 10 seconds to get inside the cage, 50 seconds to work on the fighter. But each cut man will eventually just get their own routine, how they're comfortable. And I have a few routines, man, that depending how I could kind of get a feel of how the card's gonna go, if it's gonna be a bloody card. So when I know that it's gonna be bloody, man, there's gonna be a lot of cuts. I'm on top of it, bro. I'm like right there where the stairs are at, where the cage is before the rounds even up. When it's 10 seconds, I'm right there, and I'm like, you can't get in my way, and nobody can get in my way. I'm gonna go. I gotta be there first. If you get in my way, you're gonna get pushed or something.
no,
But I gotta make sure I take care of the fighter, man.
no, yeah, and of course, I mean, you're watching the fight, so you can tell, like, okay, this guy's already getting cut up, man. You're gonna have to go in there and fix him up and get him ready, right?
Yeah, you have to, man. You gotta, and thank God that a lot of the coaches they understand that, man. So whenever one of the guys cut or their guys cut, they'll give me that look, like they understand that I gotta get in there and do my job.
No, no, definitely, bro. And let me ask you, bro, because you are a family man. I mean, your kids see you doing this, man. I mean, are they still young to notice what you're doing, or are they watching what dad is doing out there?
Oh yeah, they're watching me, man. My daughters, I have a 19-year-old and a 14-year-old, and my oldest, my son, he's 21. So my daughters, they pretty much live the life, because they live with me and my wife. So they're always watching, and observing little things, but they're a part of the life, so they're like, it's nothing. It's like nothing. Oh yeah, it's dope, So it's pretty cool.
No, man. Well, I mean, obviously, man. I mean, of course. I mean, they're gonna. I mean, they're kids. I mean, we were there once, man, many years ago, man. But I mean, they're gonna look back and see, man, because obviously, I mean, you're enjoying it. So as long as you're having fun and you're doing good things with it, man. I mean, of course, that's actually a goal within itself, bro.
Yeah, bro. Definitely is. It's definitely a blessing, bro, just to be a part of it.
No, for sure. And bro, let me ask you, bro, because you said you're gonna be heading out to Houston on Sunday. So,
Yes.
do you guys like? Do you stay out to the night, or you drive back after the fight?
Nah, after the fight, bro, I'm gone. I take off, come back home. The goal is to get there, do my job, and the even bigger goal is to get my ass home. Yeah,
No,
bro. I'm pretty much staying too many hotels all year round. So I'm trying to get back home to my bed, especially if it's a 2.5 hour drive.
no, no, definitely, man. And of course, I mean, the one following this one is going to be here in San Antonio, so it's going to be, you get to wake up and definitely come home, right? That same night.
Yeah, man. So now the Houston guys got to drive back to Houston, and me, I get to go straight home because usually it's all the guys that work for Fury, they get to just go straight home right after or whatever. But they're not far from home. So me, I got to drive like 3 hours.
Damn. No, no, definitely, man. I mean, I've been there covering the events, man. I mean, I've driven to Laredo, I've gone to Dallas, I've gone to, all over the place. Corpus, dude. I mean, I enjoyed it, but man, those drives back, bro, they're lonely, bro. I used to blast my music
Hey,
and roll down and
I do.
freaking.
So sometimes, straight up, man, sometimes I'll drive like the whole way without even music. Like I'll just be lost in my thoughts, just thinking. So my wife tells me like she's like, man, I don't know how you could drive like that. It's boring to drive like that, because she likes to listen to a lot of music. But me, I just get lost in my thoughts, bro, and I just hit the road.
And
Um,
like,
but
no, I was gonna say, like you've mentioned it before too, man. A lot of this stuff, I mean, because you're seeing a lot of trauma yourself, man. So you got to get all that stuff out of your head before you get home, right?
yeah, well, I try to, man. I mean, sometimes I'll get home and I'll just kind of my adrenaline is still pumping. So I'll kind of just like you know, give my family a hug, a kiss. I'm home. But there's a moment where I'll just kind of just chill by myself, and just get situated. Got to get my mindset back to the family, man.
Oh yeah, man, definitely, bro. And let me ask you, bro, being the family man, when do you get to mow your lawn, man?
Never.
Well, it hasn't rained, so I mean, we got a few drops today,
we,
so
don't, we don't even
yeah.
have grass, bro. It's all brown everywhere.
No, yeah, my girl the other day told me like, "Oh, mow the front lawn," and I'm like, "Dude, there's like two patches of weeds, bro. I'll go with them. Yeah, good, man." I was like, "We ain't got no grass, bro."
It's too hot to even be out there, bro. It's like what 150 outside. It's hot, man.
I went running yesterday. I worked out here at the house, but I've been running Monterey Park right here on the west side, man. I go out there and do sprints and do a little work, man. And I put my hoodie on, man, and I go out there and sweat, bro. But I mean, dude, 35 minutes, 40 minutes, bro. I'm done, dude. Like it's for people working out there in the heat. I'm out there delivering furniture, man. But I mean, just to be out there in general, man, I gotta give it to these guys, man. It's a freaking hot as hell right now, bro.
Yeah, hey, bro. And I'm always in a sweater, even when I'm doing pads.
You got that? You see, man, and
Yeah,
that's.
bro.
Yeah, the people tell me, and I'm like, bro, I feel comfortable. It keeps me cool. I'm sweating, but it keeps me it's keeping me
Yeah,
cool. But
sure,
man, let
bro.
me, of course, your schedule today. What are you gonna be doing tomorrow, man? You're gonna be chilling with the family before you head out.
Yeah, just chill. Relax a little bit. Probably go eat with my wife here in a little bit, and just kind of just chill, man, and get ready for fight day.
And one last question before we wrap this up, bro. When it comes to the fights, I mean, obviously you look at the fight card and like you mentioned earlier, man. But are there some fights that you're kind of like, oh man, I want to see this, or you get interested in seeing how it's gonna come out?
Yeah, bro, all of them pretty much, because you just never know. You just never know how a fight's gonna go. So either way, I gotta be on point, just watching, because I gotta look for cuts, I gotta look for all kinds of stuff. But yeah, man, definitely. Like this Sunday, I think the whole card, bro, is pretty. You gotta watch this card. It's just.
Because I mean, Luna's fighting. We got Caballero versus Shelton. That one I'm
Mm,
looking forward to. Man, that's
that's
gonna
gonna be a
be
good one.
But I mean, there's a lot of studs in here, man. Aaron Gomez versus Jimenez. I mean, just the main card itself, but the undercard too, man. So I'm excited. I mean, I'm a fan of the sport, so there's a lot of good matchups, and I'll be watching it through Fight Pass, man. You know, the main card, man. So I'll keep
And
an
then
eye.
the
Make sure
main
that,
event's gonna be good too.
yeah.
The
No,
main
yeah.
event's gonna be really good.
So we'll see, man. But bro, I do thank you, man. Of course, man. I mean, you jumped on this week, and hopefully we get to bring you in once a week, man. We'll plug you in.
Yeah,
See,
heck yeah, let's do it. Let's do it,
but
bro. I'm down.
and let me ask you, I'm gonna give you a few seconds, bro. I mean, I know you
Okay.
got sponsors. Do you have a list of some of the sponsors that are helping you out for this? Like,
Oh, bro, I have a huge list. All my sponsors, and I don't even want to forget or leave anybody out. So I'm not gonna even say the sponsors, but just know that I love all my sponsors, man. All the people that believe in me, that believe in what I'm doing, and that support me, and all the people that answer my phone calls like every 10 minutes because I'm trying to get this thing right for my Cutman jacket, or I got to make sure it's on point, or just in general, man. All my sponsors, without them, I wouldn't even have what I have or be where I'm at.
and let me ask you, bro, how many jackets do you have, man? One or two?
Shoot, I have like five, but I don't know if you can see this one in the background.
Yeah.
I retired that one, and then I have another one hanging. So yeah, I'll put them in a vase, bro, and I'll retire them. You know what I mean? But it's pretty dope, man, to walk in my house and just see that, the accomplishment. Oh yeah, check this out, bro. There's another one, right? There's one of the recent ones I got.
Heck yeah,
Uh,
bro.
and then I just barely added my wife, dude, hooked me up, bro. See that? She knows we're talking about Cutman jacket. She went to the closet, bam, show them. And then I just got the Houston logo.
Oh,
So
damn, bro.
Houston, represent for Houston. My second home, pretty much, man. I'm always there. So, those guys are good to me. So I got a lot of love for Houston, and yeah, this is one of my favorite ones, man. My Kind of Violence.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty dope. And then of course the loaded pistols.
Yeah, I see it, bro.
Yeah, Marcus he's a cool dude, bro. He always takes care of me, man. Never tells me no. He's just a straight dude. He's good. He's always taking care of me.
Dude, well, I mean, that's great, man. And I was gonna ask you how many you had, because I was like, I know you gotta have an backup one, man. So when you go to the fights, you take two with you, or how many do you take?
Sometimes I'll take two. Depends. I have my mindset on one, but sometimes when I get to the fight, I'll want to just use another one, But usually I'll take two, or sometimes just one. But yeah, those are, and it's all embroidery too, bro. Like all of it's embroidery, bro. It's pretty dope. My sponsor that does all my embroidery, man, he takes care of me. He's a bad dude.
Well, I will say, man, when you're out there, you definitely look good, man. So they're doing
Thank
it.
you. Well, yeah, it's all them though. You know what I mean? It's them that are making. It's a wife and a husband. They both do embroidery together. So those guys are the ones that are always making me look good. So big shout out to them. Yeah, they're in San Antonio.
Okay, sweet, man. I'll definitely have to hit them up, dude, because I want to get some stuff done, man. Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, so if you go to my Instagram, it's Exquisite Customs on my Instagram.
Yeah.
And hit them up, bro. They're the best.
No, definitely, man. But man, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, bro. I mean, of course, all your sponsors were on your jacket. Everybody will get to see him this Sunday. But I'll be looking forward to the fights, man. And I will see. I'll be on TV, but I'll be out there, man, in spirit, bro.
Yeah, heck yeah, bro. I'll FaceTime you, and you could sit next to me on the empty chair.
Hey, make sure it's empty and just kind of hold the phone next.
Nah, heck yeah, dude. Nah, man, but I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man, for taking the time. I know you got a lot of things that you can be doing, and thank you for taking the time to talk with me. I mean, I really don't have much to talk about, but
No, man, we're gonna get in depth later on, man. We'll get some other good ones out there,
Oh
bro.
yeah, heck yeah, bro.
But bro, I want to thank you, bro. Don't hang up yet. Everybody out there, of course. MittMan Joe. This is Spider DeFi Card Podcast. So next time, follow up.